Blender EEVEE. So we have a default cube here. We're going to just delete it, and we'll add a UV sphere and shade smooth and press S and Z. So there's some oval shape like this, and so now we are going to add a modifier, displace modifier. So right here, displace modifier, and the coordinates will be global, and right here we're going to this settings and apply the night texture. Okay, so with some meteor like shape, something like this. Okay, so something like this, and okay, so we're going to just increase the contrast a little bit, and then I'll go back. We'll add a subdivision modifier, so subdivision surface, and the subdivision surface, move it up, and we're going to increase the levels, viewport and render to 4 and 4. So what's this going to do is that it'll just smooth out and add more subdivisions to your video, so it looks more realistic. So right here we are going to just decrease the strength. We press shift and decrease the strength up to something like this, and okay, so you can just, yeah, so this looks fine, and you can just modify it according to yourself. Now let's name this large. Okay, so this is the large displacement. It doesn't look like a meteor right now, so we'll go into another display. So this will be our this small, and on new we're going to local, and strength would be something like 0.05, and the settings. Okay, so right here we are going to select Musgrave, and in the Musgrave we are going to select multifractal. So here it is, and okay, so we are going to add some noise, something like this. Looks nice, and an easy way to do this is you can just switch this to shader editor and add a new material for this, and okay, let's go into the shading part, and here we'll add a noise texture, and we'll add a bump. So okay, connect this to the normal and the factor of this to height. So you get something like something like this, and the base color would be a little bit dark, and we're gonna just turn up the detail to around 10. Okay, so you can arrange it according to you. Something like this looks like a processed rock, but something like this, yeah, something like this looks space meteor. So just gonna, and yeah, so it looks fine, but still we have something left to do, and that is the heuristic. Okay, so I guess that we have to just tweak up the strength for this. I guess something a bit natural, something like this, and okay, so this looks fine. You'll just go change it according to you. So okay, yeah, so this looks like something that's been in the space in orbit for a long time. So it's time to add the texture. So right here I have a rock texture. I'll provide it in the description. Add image texture and we'll connect it to the base color. So bump will connect it to normal and normal, but image texture will connect to color to base color. Okay, so I'll open it. I have my rock texture. You can just download any rock texture. You can find it on the internet, and I'll provide this one in the description. So right here we'll press Ctrl T. This will only work if you have Node Wrangler add-on installed. So you can just add the texture coordinate and mapping instead of clicking Ctrl plus T. And here we'll connect generator to vector, and as you can see, this looks something like streaks, and also we'll just select it from flat to box. So what we'll do, it will apply the texture from 6 directions like a box, and here we can just decrease the texture for more detail, and just increase the blend so that it hides these streaks and lines. So if we do like this, and it will hide all those lines, so we can really say that it looks like a rock now. And just I guess that I need it to be a little bit reddish, so I'll just go to color and then RGB curves. RGB curves are the best to control the color composition. So I'll increase the contrast. Okay, so you can increase the contrast, see contrast, by making something like an S, and this is a universal rule every time you use curves in any video editing or color or photo editing software. So okay, now we have come to red, and we just create something like this, a bump, and something a bit more controlled. Something like this looks good. And yeah, so here's a Meteor, and if you want to see it in real time, I'll go to rendered view, and right here we'll go to world settings, and on the world I have a star texture. So many people do it like they'll go to texture and they'll apply the image texture, but it won't work. You need an environment texture. You go there and apply any star HDRI you have. So I have something like 8K stars JPEG, so I'll apply this, and so here we have it. And for the ending remarks, I can just change the sun setting. So I'll make it like this, and I'll increase the emission for this. Okay, so something like yellow, and you can also okay, so this is a hack, and this looks really good in proper lighting settings. So we'll just add another backlight, something like this. Here's the light, here's the sun. Okay, so yeah, so here, okay, so G plus X, and then we'll just slide it on the X axis right here, and yeah, something like this, and set it on here, G, yeah, so something like this, something opposite to our sun, and the color for this would be a bit bluish, and its emission would be around 50. So now we can add a circle, and empty circle. So we have a circle, we can scale it upwards, and so just click on this sun, press shift, hold shift, and with this, then this, and then finally this, and control plus P. So here we have set parental, so we are just going to parent both of the suns to our circle. So we click object key transform, and now get a pretty interesting phenomena. So you can just go here and yeah. So here we have the rendered view, something like this. So wait a second. Yeah, so we'll set it according to you. Set it like this, and then decrease the strength. Yeah, so around 5 maybe, something like 1.5. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so I guess I'll add some roughness onto our video. So we just go here and we tweak up the roughness to 1 to just avoid these reflections you're getting, and this base color we'll just give a second. Yeah, so this looks good, and if we disable this option, so we get something floating in space. And yeah, so that was our tutorial for a meteor.